I'm back in front of you with a new video, and there are some significant developments that took place over the last 24 or so hours. The migrant crisis in Chicago is actually now spreading out to the suburbs. Reportedly, buses full of migrants are dropping people off in the suburbs around Chicago. And why is this happening? First of all, it's happening because of the hypocrisy of the Chicago liberals. The liberals in Chicago, the liberal politicians in Chicago, they continue to hold on to the sanctuary city designation. And what does that mean? That means that the city of Chicago is going to be welcoming undocumented immigrants. But when the migrants keep coming to Chicago by bus, the liberals try to penalize the buses for dropping off the migrants in the city. And so what's happening now is that the buses from Texas are dropping migrants off in the suburbs around Chicago. And so that's a new development. But that's not the only development. Some of you may have already heard that it's not just by bus that the migrants are coming. There was also a flight that landed at O'Hare Airport and dropped migrants off. And Mayor Brandon Johnson did not like that at all. But it doesn't matter what Mayor Brandon Johnson thinks. It doesn't matter if he likes it or not. The reality is that the migrants are coming to Chicago, and it is likely that they will keep coming to Chicago and the areas surrounding the Windy City. They call Chicago the Windy City. So the migrants are coming to the Windy City. And anyone who says that Chicago is a sanctuary city, so why are the migrants being dropped off in the suburbs? Well, don't forget, it's not just Chicago. The entire state of Illinois is a sanctuary state. So we talk about Chicago a lot and say that the liberals call it a sanctuary for undocumented immigrants, but the entire state is a sanctuary state. Now, I do realize that there are many people in the state of Illinois who absolutely do not like this sanctuary state designation. There are many people who would like to see this sanctuary designation removed. But the reality is that as of now, currently, the state of Illinois is a sanctuary state. Okay? And that's why this crisis is taking place in Illinois. And so reportedly, migrant buses arrived in Aurora and Lockport and some other places. I don't have the entire list, but in multiple suburbs around Chicago, buses full of migrants arrived and migrants were dropped off. Many communities are extremely worried, and I understand that people are concerned, people are worried, and there are elected officials in different communities outside of Chicago who are trying to come up with solutions. There are efforts to try to approve new ordinances to discourage bus drivers from dropping migrants off in the suburbs of Chicago. Once again, the question is why? If Illinois is a sanctuary state, if Illinois is a sanctuary state, shouldn't they be welcoming the migrants? Well, I'll say what I've said previously. It is time for the city of Chicago to remove the sanctuary city designation. And in fact, it's time for the entire state of Illinois to publicly declare that the state will no longer be a sanctuary state. Will the liberals do that? I don't know. I don't live in Illinois, but I pay close attention to what's going on in Illinois. I live in the neighboring state of Wisconsin. And Illinois, it's a beautiful state. It's the land of Lincoln, but the liberal politicians have caused great harm to the state. They have caused a lot of economic damage, and the migrant crisis is draining the resources of the taxpayers of Illinois. How long is this going to go on? I don't know. What I will tell you before I conclude this video is that Texas is not a sanctuary state. Illinois is, and that's why buses from Texas are coming to Illinois. My friends, share with me your thoughts. I look forward to hearing from you. You can go to my website, tausifanam.net. Once you're on my website, you can read my blog. You can check out my list of published opinions. 99, that's the number right now. 99, in the list of published opinions, there are 99 published opinions. One more, and it'll be a century. So if that happens, I'll share with you that good news. And I'm trying to get to that 100 published opinions milestone. Hopefully that happens soon. Please stay connected with me. Sign up for my e-newsletter once you're on my website. Once again, it is tausifanam.net. Share with me your thoughts. I look forward to hearing from you. And I also look forward to coming back with a new video soon. Thanks.